All right, everybody, welcome back to the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. We trying out new things here, but it's Monday. It's up in the building. It's January 22nd, and there's all types of stuff popping off out there. You had the Supreme Court ruling against Texas. I don't know what kind of Supreme Court judges we have. Of course, we had the NFL playoffs this weekend, and also the January 6th committee deleted over 100 files. Imagine that. We're not surprised, are we? We're not surprised at all. Because it's a jungle out there. We know it's a jungle out there. We see it every day. Hopefully the vibrations are getting better. Well, I think we're winning. Independent news is taking over. Nobody's watching the mainstream media no more. They're not falling for it. Nikki Haley out here trying to say she's winning in polls. I guess I'm going to start saying I'm winning in polls. You know what I mean? Because none of this makes no sense. But let's get in. Who's going to the Super Bowl? Anybody know who's going to the Super Bowl? I saw some article out there where they had the 49ers and Baltimore Ravens going to the Super Bowl. I guess they had some ad for it. So I don't know. Some people say the NFL is rigged. We'll see what happens. Because I don't think Baltimore's going to win. I don't think so. Kansas City Chiefs are hot. You saw what they did. They got the Swiftie, Travis Kelce, throwing up hearts to Taylor Swift and his brother out there dancing with his shirt off. So it's real wild, but we'll go over the games. I mean, the first game was the Baltimore and Houston game. That was lame, but Baltimore looked strong. So they won easy against Texans. The Texans were, they're a mediocre team this year, but CJ Stroud, he did come on strong. And then I thought the real game of probably the whole week would have been definitely the San Francisco and the Green Bay game. Boy, that third quarter was wild. It was a lot of back and forth. I don't know what happened, with certain calls and stuff like that, but what are you going to do? It's the NFL. You got referees there that are incompetent. They don't know, they don't know what they're doing. They in the jungle.
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
But the San Francisco 49ers did hold on to win. And so they're going to the Super Bowl. I think they're going to be my pick going out of the NFC. I see them winning it. They're very strong. I like Kyle Shanahan's. A big fan of Trent Williams. Trent Williams used to be the left guard for the Redskins. So it should be good. Brock Purdy is pretty good. Maybe this will be their year. Maybe this will be the year. Or is it going to be Kansas City winning it all again? You know what I'm saying? So who knows? I mean, it's going to be some good matchups. Let's pull something up. Let's see the matchups right here. And I think it's going to be real good. I think it's going to be a great weekend for football coming up. And I'd really like, let's see, can we get this better? And I would really like for the games to be very exciting. It should be exciting. I mean, San Francisco and Detroit Lions, but Detroit Lions are always seem like to be like the Detroit Lions. They were never any good for many, many, many years. I believe they're the only team that's never been to a Super Bowl. So will this be their first Super Bowl? I highly doubt it. The San Francisco 49ers are very strong. So if I'm going to have to pick, I haven't seen the odds or anything out like that. But I'm definitely taking the San Francisco 49ers to go to the Super Bowl. And then, of course, you got the games with the Chiefs and the Ravens. I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs, baby. Patrick Mahomes. I think he's gonna get it done. It should be good. Who knows? Because I think that's what the people want. A couple powerhouses out there. That'd be one hell of a Super Bowl. So you know what I'm saying? That'll make for some good entertainment. But that's all we got on that. That's all we got. Let me know. Put something in the comments who you got. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, baby. I'm here. I'm listening. I'm a man of the people. You can always follow me on all social media at Rock and Roll Rebel. You know what I'm saying?
Shut up, bitch.
That's what they say sometimes, right? Is that what you're telling me? And then let's definitely get into this whole Texas Supreme Court thing. Who would have known that Barrett, I guess, Comey Barrett, she was appointed by Trump. We thought she was conservative, but I don't know how she could side with Texas being overrun, the United States being overrun with illegal immigrants. I'm all for you coming in. Come in, but you cannot have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands every month. I mean, we're up to millions and millions. Go look at the Roosevelt Hotel in New York City. It's overrun. I mean, the people, the streets are talking. I mean, America's not going to be able to hold on much longer. I feel like it's one of those pools, one of them vinyl above ground pools and got a little leak in, and we slap on some of that Flex Seal, but it's leaking, so we slapping more Flex Seal on it, and it's leaking all over the place. It's only a matter of time for a burst. And they had some immigrant on their interview him at the border. I guess he felt entitled. He's like, you're going to know who I am soon. Soon enough, you're going to know who I am. So I don't know if they're threatening stuff out there. But you know what we say here at the Rock and Roll Rebel Show? Protect yourself at all times. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself at all times. It's 100% a jungle out there. And it's just interesting that... And, of course, you had Chief Justice Roberts who ruled against. So you had two conservatives rule with Joe Biden's administration to overrun the border, which makes no sense. It's not good for America. It's not good for America. Chief Justice Roberts was put in by George W. Bush. So he's a globalist. They're all going with the globalist agenda. I don't know why Barrett did. But I guess this is the point we're at, that Texas can't defend its border. So now what's Texas going to do? Are they going to give up and pull the razor wire up and not defend the border and just let them start coming in? I don't know. This could lead to other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I say Texas has every right to defend their border. That's their border. They got states' rights and all that. And maybe they got to succeed from the United States. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's another civil war out there. Got to protect yourself, people. Got to protect yourself. Pay attention. Pay attention, because the mainstream media is not going to tell you the news. I mean, they just skipped over the Navy SEALs that passed away. I guess they transferred them to saying they are deceased. It's a sad day for that. And then there's all types of other stuff you're not going to see in the news, like the pipe bomber stuff. That pipe bomber stuff got no play, but I think it's slowly going to pick up. I heard some people talking about it today. Social media, I mean, I figured that would have been trending. The way I played the video Friday. You go back and see the video on Friday I played. I mean, the Secret Service didn't even care. And the Secret Service is supposed to sweep that area. And according to the documents, they did sweep the area. So they didn't find the pipe bomb, or was the pipe bomb placed after they sealed the whole area off? So I don't know. There's a lot of shadiness going on out there. So it's very dangerous times. It's very dangerous times. But I don't know what's going to happen with Texas, though. Like we were saying, Texas is going to have to do something. I don't know if they're going to bow down, but Abbott, he's not that strong of a governor. I mean, he's just now coming around. Maybe he's put a little fire in him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he got a little bit of fire, and maybe he's going to defend the border. Maybe he will defend the border. Hopefully so. Because if not, I mean, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do. It's just going to get messier and messier, they say. And that's not good. That's not good at all. And then we also got the January 6th. What's up with January 6th committee? This whole committee is just, they were just corrupt as hell. We knew it from the start. Hopefully other people will see it. I mean, they deleted all types of evidence today. I heard like 100 things, like a lot of people's depositions of what happened, documents. I mean, Cat Turd is on Tucker. So I will be watching that. Cat Turd is a famous X/Twitter personality. He had Adam Kilzinger all crying. He did the crying meme of the Ukraine flag where he's peeing on himself and crying with the colors. So and they all get upset. All the mainstream media was always talking about him. So, I mean, Cat Turd is just a regular old dude. I love him. And he got them all mad because we need more of them. I mean, the only way that we're going to get out of this mess is people start spreading the word, start saying the voice. That's why I'm here, baby. That's why I'm here. Make sure you got the breaking news, because I'm going to break the news, and make sure you like and sub up. Like and sub up. You know what I'm saying? This is it. This right here, baby. We the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. We trying to do big things. And so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen with this whole committee thing. They deleted documents, so shouldn't those people be thrown out of Congress? You saw the people that are on there, but most of them got voted out. Liz Cheney got voted out. Adam Kilzinger got voted out. So, I mean, we voted out a lot of them. They're worried about Trump. It's going to be huge tomorrow. I'm going to be very curious how it's going to go down tomorrow in New Hampshire, because you had Ron DeSantis dropped out, and I'm shocked he dropped out and didn't try to do New Hampshire. So something must have happened. The only thing I can think of is his donors. You know what I'm saying? You got to have big money to run these campaigns. You got to have these billionaire whales behind you throwing up money so you can get all this stuff. Get the advertisements, get the Google ads, the Twitter ads, the Instagram ads. You got to have a team behind you. You got to have social media people. You got to have speech writers. You got to have this whole thing. It's a huge thing. And I have a feeling that all his donors, his mega donors, pulled out to give it to Nikki Haley. They're going to dump everything they can into her. But she's going to get smashed probably tomorrow in New Hampshire. And I'm curious because the next one will be in February in South Carolina, her own state. So I don't know if she's going to stick around, but I guess the big money, I have a feeling she's probably going to stick around. She's going to try to get some traction. And then if she loses South Carolina, I don't think she's going to wait till Super Tuesday when you have like the 12 or 13 states put up for the primary. So she should be rolling out here soon. Maybe if New Hampshire smokes, she gets smoked in New Hampshire and Trump wins by 50+%, then I think she's going to be over because it's not going to last much longer for her. She's boring. She's just all this stuff comes out on social media on her. And the only people pumping her is the mainstream media, and nobody watches it. I saw some poll the other day that 90% of the people that watch the mainstream media are above like 55, and that's all that watch it. It's the old boomers, you know what I'm saying, sitting down on their couches. They're not in front of their laptops. They're not on their phones. They're not on the apps on the TVs, you know what I'm saying, like the Netflix, the YouTube TV app, the YouTube app. They got them all. So the kids is out there running it. The TikToks are exploding. You know what I'm saying? That people, that's where the new media is. We come to entertain ourselves now. You know what I'm saying? Here we are entertaining ourselves. We don't need their dumb TV shows, their dumb movies, their lies. I think the whole thing got blown up on them. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it that they're going down and we're coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's the only way we're going to win, and we're going to keep on winning. Because we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. We're unstoppable, and we're going to keep moving. And I appreciate all of y'all. Stay safe. I love you all. Be careful what you do out there because there's karma out there, and they're always watching. You know what I'm saying? They're always watching. I don't know what that means, but it's provocative. You know what I'm saying? Gets the people going. But I'm going to sign off here. I'm out. It's been a good one, baby. It's been a good one. And
say what again?